Hello and welcome. Today I want to talk about a movie. This is the movie right here. It's called The Clairvoyant, starring Claude Rains and Fay Wray. Now, I couldn't resist this movie because, first of all, I'm interested in mental magic or mentalism. There were a whole bunch of movies made in the 1930s. This film was made in 1935. Whole bunch of movies made in 1930s, maybe 1940s, that dealt with the subject of a stage performer, of a mentalist, of a mind-reading act that goes a little beyond. And I'm going to present a couple of films to you. I was going to do them all together, but I decided to keep them separate for different reasons. But this one, The Clairvoyant, release date July 15th, 1935, Claude Rains. Now, if you're not familiar with Claude Rains, he was in The Werewolf or The Wolfman. He was in The Invisible Man. He just had a stellar career. Brilliant actor. He really is. And you know what? One of the reasons why I like to watch these movies is I'm watching an A-list actor. Now, if you remember The Prestige, you're getting, or The Illusionist, you're getting A-list Hollywood actors portraying magicians, and I think it can really inform our work when you watch such talented people putting their stamp on it. I mean, there's a scene in this movie, and this is why I like the movie so much, because the movie starts out, and Fay Wray and Claude Rains, they're married, and they're doing a second sight act together. So, and the movie starts out, they're just doing the second sight, and it's not a really good act. They get bored off, they get booed off the stage. Things aren't going well for them. And then Claude Rains has an experience, and it's a really unusual experience in that he encounters someone who's capable of telepathically communicating with him messages, clairvoyant messages, prophecies, things of this nature. And it impacts his character, and it impacts his life, and it impacts his career. And we see this transition from a stage performer to a legitimate psychic. And all of the complications involved in that, the people saying he's a fraud, he ends up getting sued and brought into court. But the character arch, what the Claude Rains character goes through in the experience, in the encounter of the genuine versus the entertainment aspect of it, and how it impacts his life, and the way he presents it, the facial expressions, it's just an incredible thing to see. And I think watching these kinds of movies can inform our performances. And so I would encourage you to do so. This is a good one, by the way. Of all the films I've seen that deal with the psychic in the 1930s and 40s and beyond, this is probably the best. So that's why I'm doing this first. I'm going to do a number of film reviews that will bring this kind of material to you. But I really enjoyed it. Now Claude Rains, I'm a horror movie fan, especially the Universal classics. Claude Rains has a long history in that genre, but so does Fay Wray. If you know your movie history, you know that Fay Wray was the Scream Queen in the original King Kong. And so here's an opportunity to see her act, really act. I mean, in King Kong, she's tied to a post, she screams, the King Kong picks her up and she screams, and you don't really get to see her range as an actress. But in this film, she's married to Claude Rains. She becomes a little bit jealous because the woman that comes into Claude Rains' life that's able to enhance his own psychic abilities, she wonders if maybe there's a romantic entanglement there, and it really, really disturbs her. And so you get to see that character piece developing in her character in the film as well. Wonderful movie. Please check it out if you have the opportunity. The Clairvoyant, 1935, Claude Rains, Fay Wray. Thank you so much for joining me. I appreciate it. Please comment down below. I love your comments. Please subscribe if you've not done so already. Have a great day. Bye-bye.